When it comes to gaming laptops, you usually rely on Intel processors, but Acer might just change your mind. The Helios 500 comes with an AMD processor and AMD GPU, both of which are desktop class. Now, is this worth your money? We are going to find out right now. Like the more budget-friendly Predator Helios 300, the Helios 500 is a chunky machine with trim corners, long with silver and blue accents, giving it a gaming-oriented personality. It's a monster of a notebook with 38mm of thickness, 4kg of weight, and with that 17.3-inch display, portability is not a very strong suit here. The reason for that humongous size is because Acer has crammed in a desktop-class AMD Ryzen 7 2700 processor along with Radeon RX Vega 56 graphics. The configuration sent to us includes 32GB of DDR4 RAM, expandable to 64GB with a 256GB SSD and an additional 1TB hard drive. You can alternatively choose for an Intel Core i9 variant with NVIDIA's GTX 1070 graphics. The notebook also comes with a host of ports including 3 USB 3.0, 2 USB-C ports, a full-size HDMI and DisplayPort, and an Ethernet jack. The 17.3-inch matte display looks great and offers a 1080p resolution with a 144Hz refresh rate, though I wish it was a bit more bright. As for performance, you can throw almost any AAA gaming title and the Helios 500 can have it for breakfast. I got about 80 to 90 frames per second on Rise of Tomb Raider on high settings and 70 to 80 frames per second on very high settings. Even PUBG delivered average frame rates of 90 FPS going up to 110. The best part is that the display is G-Sync enabled, which makes the gaming experience quite smooth with no frame tearing. The hardware is also excellent for heavy video editing as well as photo editing purposes. Now, AMD has a history of offering products that usually run very hot and deliver below average battery life. This notebook comes with 2 fans to cool the high performance hardware and even has a special warning around the exhaust. While I didn't notice the machine overheating all that much, battery life clocked just over an hour, which is not surprising for a fully loaded gaming notebook. Other notable features include 2 speakers on the front side edges and a bottom firing subwoofer with WaveMax audio. There's also an illuminated ring around the touchpad and of course an LED backlit keyboard with 4-zone lighting. The chiclet style keyboard is spacious and comes with full-size arrow keys with a numpad. There's also a dedicated row of 5 hotkeys above the keyboard, which can control 3 different commands and lets you configure macros for your games. Then there is Acer's Predator Sense software, which gives you a bunch of controls including fan speed, backlight settings, and so on. Priced at 2,20,000 for the variant that we got, this machine definitely lives up to its name. The AMD version of the Predator Helios is definitely a great performer and, from what we've heard, is better than the Intel variant. So the Predator Helios 500 is a beast when it comes to gaming performance. Not just that, you can also use it for editing purposes as it offers excellent performance. This is by far one of the best AMD laptops that I've tried so far. The only alternative that I could suggest right now is the Dell Alienware 17, which is a beast when it comes to gaming performance.